Did you hear that? Let's go investigate. What am I doing? Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. It's Game Master Dave's live show right here on the Long Island Tabletop Streaming Network. I've got my trench coat on. I was looking for sunglasses. I don't own any sunglasses. So welcome once again to our live show. And so let's level up. What board game was I pretending to be a part of? And this is really hot. So I'm gonna take this off while I'm filming. So what have you guys been playing? Oh, can somebody guess? Somebody guess what board game I was doing there. I have been playing a lot of Ardennes 44 online, also Dominions 5. Hey, Bill, nice to see you. On Steam with some friends. And also I got a chance to play my third game of Charterstone. So a bunch of my friends and I are doing the campaign. That's been a lot of fun. Have you played Charterstone before? Anybody? Well, I know Bill has because he's one of the guys I play with. But there we got a few viewers. So if anybody else has played Charterstone and really enjoyed it, let me know. Also, we've got Uplink Gaming Convention coming February 20 and 21st. Ginger hopefully will be able to find it and put the link in the notes whenever she gets a chance to. So the game we were talking about, or I was just giving a slight demonstration to acting silly, is of course the game we're covering tonight is Codenames. That's right, Codenames. So, by the way, let's see. So for Codenames on BoardGameGeek.com, this is amazing. It came out in 2015. I didn't realize it was like that old. I mean, that's not that old. But for games that a lot of people are playing these days, 2015 seems like a long time ago. Out of 100,000 games online, it is ranked number 91, which is unbelievable. That is fantastic. Party games, it's listed as number 2. 7.6 is the rating. And if you've ever played Codenames before, I'd love to hear about it if you have some really good stories. This is a very good family party game. Ginger and I brought it when we went hiking in the Adirondack High Peak region, and we got a chance to play with a few people because it was easy to transport. All you got to do is transport the cards and the little timer and these discs. You don't have to bring the box, but even if you bring the box, it is relatively small. So it is for 2 to 8 players, and it's ages 14 plus. I think the only reason why it's 14 plus is because maybe some of the words, I don't know why it's 14 plus. I think younger people might be able to play it, but maybe some of the concepts or some of the words might be a little difficult. 15 minutes playing time. I don't think I've ever done a game in 15 minutes. Probably more like 30 minutes playing time. The weight is very light. But there are a few concepts that can be a little bit difficult to grasp initially. So it is. There's lots of other games for this. There's Codename Pictures now. Look at that, Codenames XXL, and it is designer is now. There you go, Vlado Shavatil. Is that how you say that? I'm not too sure. The artist is Stephanie Gentes. I'm not even going to try to pronounce these. Publisher is Czech Games Edition right now here in the United States. So in Codenames, what's really neat is that you have to choose 2 people. Basically, you could do... Oh, by the way, there's also Codenames Duel, which they have designed. And that is solitaire. I'm sorry, no, that's two-player Codenames. That's really neat. I haven't played it yet, but maybe I should get that for Ginger and I. That might be a really cool game that we can play. But in Codenames, basically, you have to split into 2 teams. You have the blue team and the red team. And then you have, these are neutrals or civilians. And then, of course, you have the spy. What's going to happen is that you have to take a look at this tableau of names, of words, of codes. And this card is all important. The 2 people that are the people that are talking, that are going to be giving the clues, the agents, I guess. I forget what they call them. The agents are going to actually give clues based on these colors that are here. So the red player wants the other team, or wants their team to guess these spots. Now this corresponds
with this tableau here. So you can see here that tag is this word right here. See how there's a tableau of 5 by 5? And look at this card, the clue card here. It's 5 by 5. So the red team's going to try to give clues to get this, like this one covered and this one covered. The blue team's going to try to get them to guess wave. See how that works like that? Now this is kept hidden from the other players. They don't get to see it. The two people on this side both get to see it, and they ask turns alternating to try to get through. Now the blue player is the one that's going to go first because it has the blue on the outside of this. It's got lots of other cards that you can choose from. There's another blue one. There's a red one you can see. There's a huge replayability in this game. There's lots of cards to choose from, and it's fantastic. One of the things you'll see here is this: you'll see the black X, but you'll also see these neutral colors, like the beige colors. So if your team, essentially, if we're the red team and we're going, and we give a clue, and everybody guesses this card on our team, Atlantis. You can see Atlantis is set up to be this player. So essentially, we would cover that up, and we would stop. Our turn would end. Now, if we're the red team, though, and we get the players to guess Buffalo, then we would cover it with a red agent, and they can essentially keep guessing. Now, the objective of the game is to get rid of all your agents, okay? So once you get rid of your last one, you win. Oh dear, yes, that civilian looks alarmed. That is correct. So essentially, what happens here is you alternate each. Well, I'm sorry. The strategy behind the game, the real strategy behind the game, is not to use one clue and get your team to guess one code name at a time. The objective is to do a turn and get your team to guess 2 or 3 names in that turn, because you want to jump ahead of the other agents. If you just alternate 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, I mean, obviously whoever went first is going to win, potentially. So you want to try to get multiple people to guess things. So how would we do that? Look, red here is tag, wall, and eagle, and also string and change. And what do we have left here? Spot. Wow. And also platypus. So maybe they might give a clue like this. Animal 2. Okay, now what did I just do? I basically had said, I want you to guess 2 animals on the board, up to 2 animals. So they look at all the possible items, and platypus seems, like it's an animal. So they will guess animal. They will guess platypus. So yes, that's correct. We got another one. So now, but you'll see here eagle, and you'll see here mammoth. So not only do you need to look at your cards so that you make sure you don't give a clue, because look where mammoth is in the tableau. It's a blue agent. So we made a mistake as the red player, as a red code giver, because what happened here is they might guess eagle. That's true, and that would be great. But the other team might also guess mammoth. So let's say, or our team might guess mammoth. So let's say our team gets mammoth, and a blue agent is put out there. Oh no! So now we gave them an agent to place, and now we lose our turn, and so now it goes over to the blue side. So that is essentially Codenames. Now, once we get down to the last one, the other team, I think actually we realize who goes first is blue goes first, and you'll see here what's really interesting about this agent is you'll see here it's a red agent with blue sunglasses or a blue agent with red sunglasses. So whoever goes first actually gets one additional agent that they have to place. So there is sort of a disadvantage to going first, but you also have an advantage at the end of the game because the first player to run out of agents to get them all placed wins the game right there. Now, here is the drawback. We don't want to give any clues for this America up here. If anybody guesses America, then the spy comes out. It goes on America, and that team, whoever guessed it, loses the game instantaneously. So that's it. Now, what I was talking about replayability, I just think it's fantastic because not only do you have all these cards and you have all of these tableaus here. I mean, look at all of them. It's unbelievable. But there's also names on the other side here. So if once you finish this one, you can just flip these over and we can play again. Play the game again. Take the agents off, change the card, and play the game again. So I've had a lot of fun with this game. I'm wondering if it's on Board Game Arena yet. It should be. But Codenames, highly, highly suggested. Ginger just pulled this out of the Bethpage library. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Hoplomachus Origins, I guess, right? And it looks like it's a game about gladiator fights. But what's interesting is that she told me it's solitaire play, or 1 to 2 players. I see 9 plus 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, there's such a big box for just 15 minutes. Oh, it's Chip Theory games. Hey, we've had them at Octocon before. That's awesome. So happy to see they came out with a game like that. It's a big box and only 15 minutes. Cool. So Ginger and I will probably check that out very shortly. So maybe we'll do that next Wednesday, or we would love suggestions, comments, feedback. Let us know if there's a game that we haven't covered yet that you would like to see us cover. That would be great. And also tell your friends about this show and Long Island Tabletop. Hit that follow button if you're joining us for the first time, or if you're seeing this on YouTube later on, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, so we'll go over some of our plugs here. So you can still reach me at my old store number, Dave at Game Master Games. You can send feedback there. There's my Facebook page too. Cosmic Comics, Legendary Realms, and Main Street Board Game Cafe are all great gaming stores on Long Island. Make sure you call. Our hours could be a little bit different due to coronavirus, due to the pandemic. There's my semi-daily blog on Game Master Games. Ginger's Business. She is getting lots and lots of inquiries. People want to get married during this pandemic, but it's really hard. In-person marriages are tough. Due to New York State Governor Cuomo letting marriages be done on Zoom, Ginger can talk to anybody about any Zoom wedding. So if you know somebody wanting to get married or just got engaged, send them over to Ginger's website, joyfuldayceremonies.com. Okay, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we've got Over Coffee at 6:30 in the morning, right here on Long Island Tabletop Twitch channel. So you're come to the right place. And so we talk about games. That is Rich, Doug, John, and myself. We're having a good time with that. And you can watch it later on You can watch it later on Twitch. The videos stay up for 2 weeks. But come join us live while you're getting ready for work. If you happen to be up one morning, can't sleep, come on LI Tabletop and watch us live. Also, Uplink is February 20 and 21st. Ginger put the uplink in the chat. There's also my YouTube channel, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Dave is playing online with Friends Ardennes 44 and Dominions 5. We talked about that. Recently, I've been streaming Out of the Park Baseball 21. I've also been streaming Xenonauts. That was taught to me by my friend Greg. So you can watch those videos on my YouTube channel, which you'll see here, Game Master Dave. And let's see, what else am I streaming? Stellaris, but I can't get my Stellaris to work right now with Streamlabs OBS. If you have any ideas why, if you've had some experience with that and how to fix it, let me know. I also haven't put this on here for a while. If you're on Board Game Geek, my username is GMG Dave, so go ahead and friend me over there. Codenames, my goodness. I seem like I talk so much on these things. It's unbelievable. But yes, Bill is saying that he played over at the Bethpage Library Game Night, which is the first Friday of the month. We're still doing it virtually online, but hopefully late this year, we'll get a chance to meet in person. I guess we'll just have to see how things go. So thank you so much for joining us once again for another Game Master Dave's live show. Give yourself 100 experience points, and until we meet again, across the gaming table or across the internet, keep your... I forgot about the timer. You got a timer in Codenames. That's a big problem too. We usually don't play with the timer. Because I was going to say, keep your timers dry, your agents ready, and your meeples strong. Have a great night. Thanks so much.